My name is David Paul. I live down at Mud Butte, and we've been with the cattle program for 40 years that I can think back of when I was first introduced to it. It's been what I think a really, really good program. Through the years, there's been a lot of people involved in it. A lot of people put a lot of effort into it to get it started and build it up. I know in the early years, Galen Van Zee came to see us, and he was sent by Jack Vaudier of Jack's Campers, who furnished a month's wages and a pickup and fuel, and told him to go out and place cows. And that's what he did. And there's been a lot of other men put a lot of effort into it. And today we've got about 35 producers, and they're running about 85 cows. So it's been a good, productive program for Sunshine.
Well, I've been a part of the Sunshine Bible Academy cattle program since 1987, I think, is when we started, when Galen Van Zee brought us 2 bred heifers in the fall, and we've been a part of the cattle program ever since. It really helps the school out financially, and it's a good way for us as ranchers to see it on a day-to-day basis and know that we're helping support Sunshine Bible Academy. For a lot of years, Sunshine has been a real important part of our lives, our family's life. My wife and I both graduated from Sunshine, and all 3 of our kids did, and it's just, the cattle program is just another way to support the school. For us as ranchers, the cattle program is just a real nice way to do it, I guess, and it's a day-to-day support where we're living that. It's not any extra work to us. It is our life, it is our work, you know.
I'm Janet Ledoux. I went to Sunshine Bible Academy for 4 years and graduated in 1986. My husband and I both graduated from there, and our 3 kids, Brittany, Bethany, and Brian, did as well. It's always been a special place for us. Some of our closest friends are from Sunshine, other parents that we've met there, or even other parents that attended while we were there. And I think of Sunshine as a family for us. Many times as I go back, it's just like you're back home again when you step onto the Sunshine campus. Supporting Sunshine through the cattle program is a good way to financially support them when really you're just doing basic day-to-day work, and you can take an average or take a part of the cattle check that you have and give back to Sunshine that way. It's not writing a check out of your own bank account or anything. You can get it from the cattle that you have run for Sunshine.
My name is Brian Ledoux, and my parents are Kent and Janet Ledoux. I attended Sunshine for 6 years and graduated in 2014. The older I get, I just really learn to value my time at Sunshine. It was just such a blessing to me. There were so many people at Sunshine that invested in my life, and being able to run some cows for Sunshine is just a small way that I can give back. You know, today we branded, and just like a brand gets passed down from family to family, you know, that legacy of supporting Sunshine was passed down through my family. And my dad, he actually bought my brand that I use today before I was born, and that's something that I've really come to respect about my dad, how he plans for the future. And as I look to the future and hopefully someday have kids of my own, I want to support Sunshine, because someday I would love to send my kids to Sunshine. And I love to ranch, I love raising cattle, and I can support Sunshine at the same time, and that's just so cool that you can do those things at the same time.
Hi, my name is David Paul. I am from northeast of Lemon, South Dakota, and graduated from Sunshine Bible Academy in 2014. Yeah, Sunshine played a big part in my life. I don't think I'd be the person I am today without Sunshine. They did an excellent job of teaching you how to remain in God's Word, you know, understand how the world works, and yet this is how you remain grounded in God's truth through what you're going to face. I think Christian education's extremely important. To be able to have that biblical grounding and that foundation is priceless, I think. been a part of the Sunshine Cattle Program about as long as I can remember. Growing up, we always had several Sunshine cows around, and it's just a great way for ranchers, don't have a lot of extra cash laying around, but you got a lot of extra, grass or cows. So it's just a good way for the ranchers to be able to help support Sunshine and keep the general fund going.
My name is Denver Paul, and I graduated from Sunshine Bible Academy in 2016, and now I am a dorm counselor there and have been for the past 3 years. My dad has been a part of the SBA cattle program ever since I can remember, ever since I was born. In this school has been a ministry that's super close to my heart. And when it comes to supporting the school, the cattle program has a unique way to do that, and it's super special. It's humbling to remember that we have cows in our herd that are designated to support a ministry, but all the cows are God's cows, and they're all to be used for His glory and for His purpose.
Everything that I own, per se, it doesn't belong to me, it's the Lord, and I just do my best to take care of it, and I just want to be a good steward of what the Lord has blessed me with in my life, and giving back to Him is what my heart truly desires.
There's a lot of joy I see in the cattle program of the legacy of the families that have run cows for years. And I've taken cows to a man named Cecil Remington. He's passed away now, but he specifically asked for black baldies. He said, I run all black cows. And he says, I like to go out to pasture and drive over the hill, and I like to look for the Sunshine cows. And there's their white faces. And he said, it really tickles me to do that. So there's many, many ways to give to Sunshine, and everyone is so important. They need that support, and all these things, we're there to support God's truth for today's youth.